Okay, well, welcome back. This is going to be, let's see, episode 2 of my food storage series, and we're going to start right in on the wall behind me, and hopefully, maybe I can come up with some ideas that you haven't thought of, and maybe in the comments, down below, you can post some ideas that I haven't thought of, and we can learn from each other. How's that? Uh, Up there in the corner, I wanted to show you, we've got a whole bunch of trash bags. Uh, by the way, I'm using a walking stick that's my wife's. I keep it on her bug out bag because she has some balance issues for a pointer. It's something maybe you haven't thought about, especially if you live in a city. What do you do with your trash in an SHTF situation? Something to think about, huh? Let's see. Over here we've got this is interesting. I've got this is a coffee filter. If you drink coffee, it's a metal one that you don't have to wash out. Uh, or you wash it out and you don't have to throw it away, and it'll last forever. How about if the power goes out and you have to wash your clothes? How are you going to dry them, right? Well, we've got a couple of hundred extra clothespins up there. They're only a buck or a bag in the dollar store, so why not get a few, right? Something to think about. Move on across just a little bit here. Here's some drink mixes and juice a little bit. Gee, it's always a good thing to have a little bit of flavor in your life, and maybe it'll be a mental boost for you. We'll go down one more shelf maybe. We got a whole bunch of vinegar. Vinegar is important if you need to do some canning, pickles, etc. It's also a good disinfectant and a cleaner. It's probably 10 or 12 pounds of brown sugar here that we keep. We use everything out of this room and rotate as we go. There's a little confectioner's sugar, some pancake batter. There's a row of that. Here's a little artificial sweetener. I've got a row of stuffing mix here. They're cheap, easy, and quick. Move your camera here just a little bit over. Pudding. There's a whole row of that. There's about a row and a half of gelatin, jello, some cake mixes, French onion soup, because we like to use that in a lot of our recipes. We got a whole bunch of matches. I bet I got, I don't know, somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 matches up here, because you'll always need to be lighting fires. We'll move down the next shelf. Here's some macaroni and cheese, some cake mixes, some baking mix for a lot of stuff. There's flour. We don't store a lot of all-purpose flour because I have a lot of wheat to make wheat flour with. Cornstarch, baking powder for recipes, shortening makes a good vegetable oil. Keeps a long time. We try to keep got to move you over just a little bit, don't I? We try to keep 120 pounds of sugar. That should be enough to last my family for 6 months. How are we doing for time? 4 minutes. Okay. Go down here. We got some cleaning supplies, some laundry stuff, soap pads, coffee we buy on sale whenever we can find it. And I don't know, there's about 30 pounds here. Down below, bleach. When you buy bleach, buy unscented, normal bleach, because if you're going to use it for disinfecting water, you don't want all those chemicals in there. It was probably 10 gallons there, and it takes about 10 10 drops out of an eyedropper to do a gallon of water, so it'll last a long time. Here's some ammonia for cleaning. We got some dishwasher detergent, which you probably don't need during an SHTF scenario, but we use it anyway. Some laundry detergent, which you will need. We've got plenty of extra oil for oil lamps, and regular hand dishwashing soap. And how are we doing for minutes? Okay, that's good because I want to address this one. Down on the bottom, see if you can see, we have a lot of rice, wheat, and beans stored in this room. See if I can get the camera to stay steady. I popped one open just for your amusement. We always mark these buckets with what's in them and the date. I'm going to maybe open a can of controversy here. Let's see, maybe I can. Because, folks, we don't, we eat what comes out of this stuff. In this room, in a cool, dark place, it'll probably last for years anyway. I've never understood the necessity to try and store your rice and beans, etc., for a 25-year period. If SHTF happens tomorrow, I've got maybe enough in here to last 6 months. It's certainly not going to last 25 years, and I don't have the space to store 25 years worth of stuff. So we don't do Mylar. I buy the stuff on sale as I can find it. Here's a bag of beans. We got it at, there we go, upside down. We got it at China Mart. Look, the expiration date on this thing is January of 2015. We're going to eat it before then. I don't see any need to put it in Mylar with oxygen absorbers and spend the money. We use up a bucket as we go. I tear the tape off of it, refill it, and put a new date on it. As long as you rotate your stuff, there shouldn't be any need. And like I say, if SHTF happens, it's not going to be 25 years from now. You know that, and so do I. Glad you can see the top of my head, huh? Okay, there's one wall. We're at 8 minutes, so we'll rotate you around and have another episode and look at the next wall.